While Catholic and public schools both seek to educate children for high school and future careers, teaching the same subjects, using smart boards, playing sports, and so on, they don't have the same toolbox. The Catholic school simply has a larger toolbox because we are permitted by our mandate and charter to address life questions. Where do we come from? Where are we going? What's it all about? Not only with the help of the arts and sciences, but also with reference to God and to our Catholic faith. I don't mean that we have a religion class, which of course we do, but I mean that we take it for granted, for instance, that every human being is made in the image of God, the God who loves each human being more than we can possibly imagine, and that His great hopes and desires for man is to be fully alive, which naturally means to be made whole or holy, a saint. That's how one of our great early theologians, St. Irenaeus, put it. Gloria Dei homo vivens. The glory of God is man fully alive. Yes, and we do teach Latin in some of our schools too. That's a pretty good summary of Catholic education. Catholic elementary schools are in a great position today to deliver many things that public schools simply are not permitted to address. Often, they are things that sound simple enough, but they are things that have a significant impact on the development of our children's character. There is a culture of respect and acceptance at a Catholic school that is rooted in our faith that asserts the inestimable value of every human life. This culture emerges from the children knowing that they are valuable because God loves them. Ultimately, the difference between Catholic school and a public school is that Catholic schools reinforce your family's values by teaching and living them in school. Public schools, they're not even allowed to talk about God or the gospel. There has been a strange notion afoot in our land for some time which seems to think that sheltering a child is a bad thing. This is just an excuse for bad behavior on the part of adults. Children, by definition, need to be sheltered because they are not adults. Sheltering someone is not a bad thing. It's sheer madness to think so. We are all in need of love and care. We need to cherish and to be cherished. I don't think you can underestimate the simple strength of the warm and loving environment Catholic elementary schools provide for children during their formative years. Kids are accepted for who they are. Uniforms remove many of the surface-level distinctions of social status and peer pressure. And children learn that their value is not based on how others see them. But most importantly, a Catholic school is a place that reminds children constantly that they are safe, that they are loved, and that they know that God loves them. This security prepares them for adulthood because they will attain a sense of self-worth that prepares one for marriage and family, vocations of service to the church and to one's fellow human beings, all of which shelter our brothers and sisters from life's vicissitudes. Taking a teaching job in a Catholic school demands a calling because one has chosen to sacrifice more lucrative opportunities elsewhere in favor of serving children's intellectual, social, and spiritual development. Our teachers not only must be experts in their respective fields, they must also be models of Christian discipleship, men and women of prayer, faithful to God and to His church. When I talk to parents who are considering a Catholic education, I remind them that they don't have to be in this alone. Catholic school reinforces the positive values you live in your family. Catholic schools educate the whole person and give them a foundation that will last their whole life and for the life to come.